Hi everyone, this is Delta. Welcome to another Minecraft episode. This video is going to be about the new update, or the snapshot for 1.2. So this update was released in week 3 of 2012, so January 19th, 2012. Has some new features, has some changes, and also brings some new bugs to it as well. So we're going to go over this right now. So first off, if you haven't noticed already, I'm actually in a new biome. This is a jungle biome. It has a new tree type, which grow these large trees. They're now, well, it looks a bit 2x2. And they also have a lot of vines on them as well, on the actual trees themselves, not as well as the actual leaves themselves. So these biomes will only apparently spawn in brand new worlds created and whatnot. And they add the new wood and leaf types. So the wood actually is different themselves. It's this new type of wood. So it kind of gives this little jungle look with it. However, with this, there's an apparent bug or some issues with the leaves generation of part of the jungle biomes, which decrease or decay, and you'll see some more GL strain on your GL rendering and whatnot, and it's kind of strange. So those are a couple of bugs which we'll go over later on towards the end of the video. There's a couple of new changes and a couple of new fixes. So ladders have been fixed. Jeb tweeted this before the update was actually released. So now they have the collision box re-added back in after probably everyone's complaining about it, how it wasn't so bad, and for it, the actual hitbox or the mass for it to be put back in. So now you can stack items on top if I can get it up right, as such. And yeah, so that's that done. Really cool feature as well. Vines now are climbable. And just a note as well, they act like the 1.1 ladders, so without collision on top, so you can't actually place items and you can't do it. So it's an alternate fence, alternate ladder, set up just so we have both, one with hitboxes, one without, which is understandable. So next up we have dispensers and whatnot, eggs, so the creative eggs that you use while in creative mode. So we'll scroll down, all these eggs over here. They're now stackable, which is really cool, and also they've now been able to use dispensers. I had thought previously on 1.1 that this would actually be in 1.1, so when I went tried it out, it didn't actually work. I was quite devastated. So yeah, you can actually create new, or not create mobs. You can create mobs using dispensers, whatnot, which is really cool. They don't fly out; they seem to go right in front of the actual thing itself. So I haven't actually tried lifting that off the ground. I'd be interested to see if it actually works or not. We'll just give this a go now on the fly. Why not? So we'll grab some new wolves and see how it looks. So it's really cool that now you can actually use dispensers in order to actually create mobs. So you can actually create mobs on the fly and also not near the actual thing as well. So the mobs get created right in front of the box themselves and just fall down, which is kind of strange. They don't fly out at all. So what I was saying is that now that you can create mobs away from the player doesn't have to be near it, or the player doesn't have to activate it. Him or herself. So now the player this could be introduced in adventure maps and whatnot, where mobs are created on the fly, reducing lag and won't despawn, which is really cool. If I can get two wolves together, we'll show you another thing as well. Wolves are now breedable only when tamed, so we can get these two together. Okay, my mistake. That are not actually tamed by wheat; they're tamed by little meat. So we have a little wolf over here. I had a glitch actually to begin with, where my mate wasn't actually making them tameable, and for some reason they weren't creating love hearts and whatnot. So interesting. By the looks of it, the actual mini or the little baby wolf is actually tamed to you. So that's pretty cool. It has a little bit of color around it, and hopefully when it grows up, it'll be tamed. I'm not too sure about that. I could actually clarify later on. But now these wolves are quite annoying. So more new features is that zombies have new pathfinding AI. So I presume that's just more finding paths and actually finding the way around and whatnot. They've also updated the language files. I'm not too sure what's actually updated within it. You have to check that out yourself. And that's pretty much it. So now to get on some bugs. There's some bugs that have been reported so far. have been with the inventory screen, so pressing I or whatever it is normally, and not on creative mode obviously, when you actually can see your character. So if you get a crafting bench out, I'm not too sure if you actually can access it during. No. Um, but normally when you press open your inventory without it, you'll see your character itself. Apparently, sometimes the character's head will face a different direction depending on which way the player is facing within game, which kind of is a bug itself. So you're not actually your player on your inventory screen looks a bit funny. Um, Along with the new AI for zombies, the zombie AI pathfinding seems to muck up when they're not able to reach the player. So the zombies will spin on the axis when it's not able to reach the player. Um, Jungle biomes, like I said, seem to put more strain on the GL rendering, and also some leaves generated as part of the jungle biomes will begin to decay immediately as they are outside the required range of wool. So as you can see over here, if this was to go any further, the leaves start to decay and whatnot. So it's obviously some issue with like I said, the naturally occurring leaves being too far away from the wood. I think it has to be 4 blocks away, if memory serves me correct, by natural placement of leaves. Otherwise, normally you can place leaves by normal, like just select them out of the inventory and they won't decay at all, and whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I quite like the idea of a jungle biome. It looks really lush, which is really cool. And also one thing to note, if you didn't see as well, we've got this, obviously these trees that are varying scale, onto laying in the ground as well, which is really cool. And I actually do like the jungle look. However, this is really easy to find. I would not want this to be like frequently like being a frequent biome that you'd see. It does look cool, but it's more of a novelty to me and doesn't really serve much purpose other than the aesthetics to it. So, like I said, it was quite easy. I just turned around, walked like a couple hundred blocks, and I found it quite instantly. So I haven't really taken the time to look around on this new generated map to see if it spawns any further. However, if it does, I'll be quite put off the fact that it does. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys liked it and hope it was informative as well. I plan to do some more of these videos per snapshot just to kind of give my viewers a little insight on what actually happens. And yeah, so I kind of cover all the things, not just the things that are shown on the actual page from Mojang itself. I try to include some of the bugs that have included as well, just so you can get a heads up, as well as some cool features that you can actually use the new update for. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you liked this like the video. If you did, just give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video itself. See you later, guys. Delta out.